Welcome back to the Manor Entropians. Julian McBain here, and today we are going to be doing a 100 PED hunt. So, the story so far, after doing my last two videos, I did the berry clud hunt, and I'm like, I want to go looking for a cave. So I started exploring all over Euphoria for caves, and I found one I've already been in, and I'm like, okay, that's not working. So I wound up way the hell out here in what is basically the middle of nowhere. The name of the place is, it starts with an E. There's no teleporter here, by the way. So I think I got to go up a little bit. It's not a C, it'll be an A. Okay, apparently I got an achievement for it too. Now I can't find the name of the damn place. Does this have it on it? No, it's just, I'm not even sure the sentry gun's active. But here it is. Eurus. There we go. It's Eurus. You know, you've got all the terminals. There's no teleporter, but you got construction terminals, which kind of boggles my mind. But if you go out here, oh, guess the gun is active. We got Atrax. So I thought, I've never hunted Atrax before. Let's go hunt some Atrax. See how this works out. Which, I think they're similar to Atrax, but I don't know. So we're going to do a 100 pet hunt and see how this turns out. I know these guys are aggressive. Oh yeah, they're similar. We're going to hunt with the LR-20. Which I guess at this level I could probably use the sword, but we're going to experiment with this. We're going to see how it goes. Oh, and they're aggressive too. Look at that. Look how far away he was. Oh, that was a good crit. They've got some good roars. Pretty sure those sound bites are actually from lions, though. Definitely makes them sound ferocious. So it looks like if you're wearing Ghost, you'll be okay. I'm probably a little overpowered for these mobs. I'm pretty sure that at this level you could hunt them with like an LR-10 and you'd be fine. Getting out here though is kind of a pain in the ass, because I mean, look where I am. I am literally in the middle of nowhere. I don't even think there's an actual road out here. Like, I didn't really see much of a trail. I was passing over the mountains looking for caves, and I happened upon it. On the plus side, I'm really not taking any hits. The Atrax seem kind of spread out. Nothing wrong with that. It actually benefits me because it means that they don't really make it to me before they die. There we go. Let's move in and collect the loot. Which I know I've got the loot pills I could be using, but eh. See if I can't draw a bead on this guy before he's hiding over the crest. Hang on, guys. No, we're good. Okay. I might have to, like, step away for 30 seconds. Which I try to avoid when I'm recording, but sometimes you can't help it. Okay. Looks like we're actually doing pretty good. Not bad, not bad. We're already 12 pet in. The loot isn't as good as I had hoped. But you know what? Sometimes that happens. I'm not as good with a rifle as I am with a sword. And I know that's part of it. Like, the amp is not going to increase my efficiency on this weapon as much as it is on the sword because I put more money into the sword skills. Oh, we got aggression. That's what we like to see. Listen to those roars. Like, I don't hear this many sound effects usually. That's awesome. And the best part is, I should... If I get a global, because these guys should be eligible for global. Where is... You should get all these dots. All these landforms are getting in the way. So you still, like, hunting on the plains. Okay, where's this other guy? I know you're here somewhere. This feels like you're in the wilds. You know, there is nothing here. You can't even see the outpost. There it is. It's a city. Now, what do these even mean? City? It's considered a city? It doesn't even have a frickin' teleporter. There we go. I love how I can do it jumping. There we go. I guess the loot's okay. You know, nothing to write home about. The markup on this is pretty decent. The markup on this is actually not bad. Oh my god, 100 even? That's not markup, that's a jack. That's TT food. Animal hide usually sells better though. Like, I'm very surprised. Like, 103 is what I would expect. Who the hell was the idiot who sold their hide for no markup? Dude, whoever you are, that wrecks the market. Cut that shit out. Seriously. If you're gonna do that, just sell it to the TT. Don't put it on auction. Or sell it to another player without putting it on auction. You wasted your money. You ended up spending money to sell it. You would have made more money off the TT. Don't be doing that. I don't get some people, man. I mean, unless they're multi-boxing, which is against terms of service. I've seen people do shit like that to transfer money between their own tunes and other games. But realistically, it's just not smart. Not smart business. Not smart business. Because not only are you wrecking the market for yourself, you're wrecking it for... Well, not only are you wrecking it for everyone else, you're really wrecking it for yourself. Because eventually you're going to want to sell more of it. 10, call it 15 PED, and we've eaten through about 20. A global would not go amiss. The spacing here seems really appropriate for the type of mob this is. Because these mobs seem to be hyper-aggressive, they have a really long aggro range. So the fact that they're so spread out actually makes sense. Guy trying to sneak up behind me here. I'm gonna throw a scan on one of these guys. Let's see what we get. He's gonna aggro before I get the scan off, but that's okay. Let's see. Tough, limited. Good stats. The scientific name of this carnivore is the Atrax. Its sharp teeth and double set of jaws are made for killing and tearing flesh apart. The long and agile neck compensates for its somewhat feeble limbs. I've got a big head and little arms. I just don't think this plan is very well thought out, Master. Sorry. All the T-Rex jokes. All the T-Rex jokes. And of course, Meet the Robinsons had a whole bunch of them. With my looter profession, I figured I'd be getting better loot out of this, but maybe not. It's a little better. It's pretty out here, though. This really feels like I'm hunting in my own backwoods. And actually, the trees aren't dense enough really to be like that, but making what allowances you have to for video game mechanics, this is about as close to where I actually live as I think you'll find on Calypso. Because, I mean, Vermont is really all dense woods. Like, seriously dense woods. Oh. I know someone... you know, I lived in the Midwest a long time, and I moved out there because that's where my ex-wife was originally from. And her sister, at one point, when they first moved out here, she was complaining about how bored she was, and so her parents said, you know, look at the scenery. And she goes, I can't see the scenery. The trees are in the way. And that's really kind of the definition of where I live. It's trees and trees and trees. And so this kind of reminds me of where I live today. Very comfortable hunting here. There we go. Some slightly better loots. I don't want to get lost out here. You know, we might, like, walk in this general direction. What's over here? Is that a road? Or is that the server line? I think that's the server line. But that might actually be a trail. Oh, it goes straight toward the base. Well, we'll find out when we cross it. No, I think this is an actual road. That's a road, yeah, because it leads straight to the base. Okay. Well. I see you, boy. Go. I wonder where that leads to. Oh, you know what? I bet it leads to Twin Peaks. Because it looks like it's headed straight for the lake. Okay. We're good. We'll continue the hunt. We're about 40 PED in. 35. Oh, geez. We should be having a skill pill here. There we go. Trying to use up some of these 10% pills. There goes my aim. I don't even have the scope on this. What am I thinking? Let's detach, unequip, attach, equip. There we go. Kind of spiral outwards. It's kind of slower hunting these guys. Just because of how spread out they are. And down he goes. Be cool if I found some fruit on the ground. Better yet, global. No global. There we go. I'm sniping him. It actually looks like I'm shooting him. Half the time, if you're too close or whatever, like the shot will go some wild, stupid direction, but it'll still hit him. Watch me stumble upon like some robot outpost or some shit. Am I leaving? Am I just too far out of the area? Like, half of my love of this game is the fact that there's so much to explore. Like, I've been playing over a year, I just found this outpost. I'm still a little baffled that there's no teleporter there. Because there's literally nothing here. But it is what it is. Oh, 2 for 1. Here we go. Ah, 250. I'll take that. Or 248, technically. That's a good loot. That one, not so much. I see the dot. I'm going for the dot. I'm like a cat. I'm chasing red dots. That's really kind of what this game is all about, isn't it? Chasing red dots. There we go. That was a pretty decent loot. Look at this terrain. Look at that server line. Oh, actually, that might be the road. No, I think that is the server line. It's going the wrong direction. There we go. A lot of walking around out here. Might have to kind of move back toward the base a little bit. Kind of curious what's off in there. Like, we see these spires here. You know, what are these all about? Are they just some random... Hang on, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I try to avoid leaving when I'm recording, but occasionally adulthood has to take precedence. And I'd rather not nuke a video for like a 30-second dit. What is this? Holy buckets. That, my friends, that is a cliff. That is a cliff I will not survive. These, however... Oh! There's berry clad here. That's good to know. I wonder what else is out here. Maybe that'll be the next video. Let's go back to hunting. Where are we? Okay, yeah, we're moving toward Twin Peaks, but that's interesting. Maybe I'll, I think I still have the oil. I've got the oil in my storage terminal. Maybe I'll dump it into my hover pod and we'll just kind of hover pod over. Okay. Try and find these frickin' dinosaurs. We may not get a whole 100 pet hunt in just for time. Probably could have managed it. I thought about doing like a 50 pet hunt, and I thought, no, that's not long enough. No, 50 pet's gonna do it on something like this. I feel kind of crappy because I keep cutting the hunts short, but it's... Like in this case, there's just... It takes so long to find a mob. And part of it's because I got shiny object syndrome. I know, it's like, ooh, that's really cool looking. Okay. So we'll at least do 50 pet. I did not expect the 50 pet hunt to take this long. Usually a 50 pet hunt doesn't take... Oh, I'm not using the same class of weapon either, so I guess that makes sense. I'm actually impressed that hit him. I kind of shot it straight through the mountain. There he is. And he's already aggroed. Look at that. Like tearing after me. He can't even see me. What have we got going now? $54 PED remaining. There's just like no mobs. Do they have a low respawn rate, I wonder? I mean, I know they're spread out for good reason, but it just feels like there aren't... It's just too sparsely populated. Realistic, to be sure. But not so good for farming. Or more importantly, for content creation. There we go. Yeah, we'll be able to clean up a few extras. We'll do one more and call it. If I can find one more. Forget it. Oh, there we go. Come on, buddy. Where are you? Like, I see the red dot. I'm practically... There he is. It's like I'm practically on top of you. Where the hell are you? And out of the bushes comes the dinosaur. There we go. We're gonna call it there. So really, it was a 50 pet hunt. And it was a 50 pet hunt more due to time than anything. It still baffles me, just utterly baffles me, that there's no teleporter here. Like, why? So, okay, let's do a count up. Let us do a count up. We have... Damn it. There we go. 54.7 ped worth of loot. Wow. That's actually incredible. I didn't think we were going to make a well, let's see what the repair bill is real quick. 704. So we only lost 2.5. We lost under 2.5 ped. We lost under 2.5 ped. That is actually pretty good. I'll take it. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe down below. We are on the road to 13 million subscribers, one subscription at a time. So if you're new here, please make sure you subscribe. Guys, thank you so much for all of your support. We'll see you next time.